Do you also often put off important tasks? Do you procrastinate until the very last moment and then blame yourself for being lazy? Watch until the end because you might actually be misunderstanding what laziness really is. Today, we're going to break down 5 popular myths about laziness. And most importantly, I'll explain why fighting laziness is pointless and what actually helps you start taking action, even when you don't feel like doing anything at all. Laziness is not a cause, it's a consequence. Laziness isn't a personality trait, it's a signal from your mind or body. I'm tired, I'm scared, I don't know where to start, this is too hard, I don't see the point. Often, what hides behind laziness is fear, burnout, anxiety, or a lack of clarity. Myth number 1. Laziness is a personality trait. You were told since childhood, you're lazy, and you believed it. Myth, you're just naturally lazy, and that's your personality. Reality, you're not lazy, you're human, and like everyone else, you have energy, motivation, and fatigue. Important, no one is born lazy. But if you often feel tired and can't make yourself do something, most likely you're overwhelmed or off track, not broken. Instead of saying, I'm lazy, ask yourself, what exactly is stopping me from doing this right now? Myth number 2, you just have to force yourself. I'm just weak. Successful people have willpower. They just get things done. Myth, you just need to stop being lazy and start doing things. Pull yourself together. Get motivated. Reality, forcing yourself only works in the short term. Then comes the backlash, guilt, and apathy. You're not a machine. Willpower is a limited resource, and it gets used up on everything: stress, work, and socializing. Instead, it's better to use micro-actions. For example, not writing the whole term paper, but just opening the file and typing out 3 bullet points. The 2-minute rule. If something takes 2 minutes, do it right away. A minimal start. I'll just sit at the desk for 5 minutes and then we'll see how it goes. Myth number 3. Motivation comes first. I'm waiting for inspiration to strike. If I'm not in the mood, there's no point in starting. Myth. First comes motivation, then I start doing things. Reality, it's actually the other way around. First comes action, then motivation. When you start doing something, your brain gets dopamine, the reward hormone, which triggers the motivation cycle. Conclusion, don't wait for motivation, just do something, anything. Even 1 minute is already entering the process. Myth number 4. Laziness is bad. If I'm lazy, it means I'm inefficient, weak, and undisciplined. Myth. Laziness is always bad. You have to be productive every day. Reality. Laziness is like pain, a signal, not an enemy. When you're feeling lazy, it might mean you're exhausted, you're not interested, you don't understand why you need to do it, or you're trying to do something that doesn't suit you. Sometimes laziness is your mind's way of saying, stop, you're burned out, learn to recognize it. Are you lazy because you don't want to do it, or because you need rest, recovery, or a chance to rethink things? Myth number 5. Successful people are never lazy. There are these superhumans who have everything planned out, no procrastination. I can't do that. Myth. There are people for whom everything is just easy. They're not lazy, they just genuinely enjoy it. Reality. Everyone has periods of laziness, doubt, and procrastination. But successful people don't wait for motivation and don't blame themselves. They rely on habits, build systems, and don't depend on willpower. They know when to rest and when to push themselves. Productivity isn't about working non-stop. It's about managing your energy wisely, knowing when to pause, and doing a little bit consistently. What should you do instead of fighting laziness? Here's a specific checklist that really helps. Find the source of your laziness. Ask yourself, why can't I do this right now? And why don't I want to? The answer could be tiredness, fear, uncertainty, boredom, or pressure. Second, break the task down into steps. The smaller the task, the less resistance you feel. Ask yourself, what's the simplest step I can take right now? Third, use the 5-minute rule. Start with a mini action. After 5 minutes, you often find yourself getting into it. Fourth, create a trigger. For example, every time after a cup of coffee, do 10 minutes of focused work. Fifth, work with a timer. 25 on 5 or 50 on 10. The Pomodoro technique helps you avoid burnout and stay focused. Reward yourself after a mini action. Give yourself something pleasant. Your brain remembers, when I do this, it feels good. Laziness isn't your enemy, it's your signal. Stop fighting it and start listening to it. Want to become more productive? Don't force yourself. Build a system that works with you, not against you. If this resonated with you, leave a like and write in the comments what you most often procrastinate on and why. Also, I'd be happy if you subscribed. See you soon.